to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turn on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is done.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it. Recruiting.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at him. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
He gets it away from his own end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going.
They waiting on it, big dog. I had to respect it. I had to respect it. They waiting on it, big dog. They waiting on it. Trust me, I got something for them. This is what we're going to do.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
I wanted to go straight him. Good move,
nice
though.
job by this offense.
We're not being greedy, baby.
Creating explosive play.
And the Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Say It. Finds a man in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home.
Touchdown, Buckeyes!
That's also a big guy. No, I got you.
For the score.
No, I got you.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He winning that Balifica. Y'all might as well just give it to him.
Lining up for the PAT.
Him and Tate gonna be fighting for it. Nobody gonna take it from him. Got 10 touchdowns already.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Everybody gonna need it. I'm trying to get everybody that award. We're trying to have all the defensive awards, every award. We're trying to have every award come to Ohio State.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a first down here to open the period. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments.
Man, come on now.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
He's got it, first down and more. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at
well,
the
they
29.
not guard King Yada's action. That ain't going #1 in the draft. I hate to play the damn draft and they ain't gonna bring my damn what's the name over, bro. Oh, God.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to run.
Touchdown, Minnesota! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker.
Man, come on now.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
So now it's second and long. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over James Madison. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Taylor. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. To adjust the pattern. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He makes a catch. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they're already in the second.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Buckeyes will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete in the middle. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Throws to the tight end.
Bad read again, baby.
That incompletion with the deflection.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this
Come on,
guy.
man. That's why we be losing certain games, bro. In the red zone, do dumb shit.
Just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout.
How you doing?
Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line,
I'm about to say 4 points. Okay, that's cool. 4.5. I got 0.5. Okay. I'm about to say I looked at it wrong.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get
I'm about to go off.
The Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Oh, let's go, man.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They're going back to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires left. With the catch, it's Tate. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Peoples. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. He wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Intercepted. Now he's up to 14. Looking for more room.
I threw 14 interceptions. God damn.
What a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and throws off the RPO. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give is to Taylor.
Yeah, come on now.
Into the open space. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And how about
They ain't giving me the click on.
Bring up 2nd and 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Dude, this shit like it's 4th down, like we gotta go for it for real.
3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball
just real to this shit like it's critical, y'all.
They're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What?
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right?
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
Man.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
He ain't winning no Heisman this year.
No,
we got to win it next year, bro.
But coaches are always looking for positive
I threw
moments
too
and things
many
that you
dang
can
on,
build
boy.
on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. He lost one down the sideline. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Number 16.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point was good. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So we trying to get these boys. Trying to get these big boys, right? Right. Top three schools. Top three schools. We number one. Number two. We right out of there. So he done. Two, one, two, one. He love it. So we could take a couple of these boys off. So I take these boys off the crew, boy. He already took the offer. We can't catch him. Can't persuade him. No answer, no nothing. Nope. He gone. He locked. The lock with him too. Lock with him. Still trying to give me a 4-star quarterback, bro. We can't catch him. He committed, so we locked him. We don't really gotta take him because we already got a quarterback, so we wanted him. I really liked him. Can't get these guys. All right. We trying to get these recruits by 5. Need to coach the top 25. Heisman watch. Who's Heisman watch right now? That boy Jeremiah. I'm gonna get my dog that bitch since I fucked up with what's name. We gotta get it for him. He gotta take it. It's on it right. He gotta take this motherfucker. First five, 11 TD. Yeah. They go walking down from there and go touchdown. Top 25, y'all. Miami still. They out the way they sliding away with that win. Good game. Oregon got a bye. Bama. They beat Vanderbilt. Post game. Got Clemson looking like they supposed to look. But in real life, they was ass. Texas A&M. Real life. And on the game. BYU too. Like real shit. I really fuck with this shit because this is really how these motherfuckers was in real life. For real, for real. That's the top 10. Florida Browns out the top 10. We got Carolina, South Carolina swinging out that bitch. USC climbing. We got to see them motherfuckers, I think, this year. I think we don't play them this year. Luckily, we don't, but still, we would have loved it. Texas, it don't look like they going to make it. 3-2. Real life. Ole Miss. You got a whole bunch of 4-1s and then they got 4-2s and all that, too. Yeah. Top 25 look litty, boy. Look at that bitch. Oh, I fuck with it, y'all. I fuck with it. Fuck with it. Let's go. Let's go. Can we come out in the black ones? Can we come out in the red boys? I like
College football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illinois. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field to start this game off. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards.
Bro, we can't force this shit.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out, create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT. Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field. It's Altmaier. Fires into the end zone.
Oh.
And he's got it. Touchdown to Illini. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
I love having it on Heisman because it ain't going to play. Computer ain't going to play with him.
I'm thinking
They trying to upset him.
Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense
I threw a dumbass pass, too.
And they did tack
Trying
on
to
the
force it to Jeremiah. You know they're going to try to double this nigga. They're going to try to get him a worse game. He got eyes right. They try not to let him get no touchdown. Got to figure him out, baby.
Inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they allowed to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Off the play fake.
Bison!
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Oh, my God, bro. I'm forcing it again, bro. What the fuck? God damn.
Great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal.
I want to say, what the fuck do I got to do to make this shit play right, bro? Because I don't even know what the fuck to do to get the computer even getting shit on. So what? My defense is basic, bro.
From the gun, the running back.
Like, for real, what do I got to do, bro? I got to figure this shit out, bro. This is what I'm here for, bro. I got to figure this glitch bullshit out, bro. Oh, God, bro.
You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
Yeah, I'm shit to learn this damn nano shit, man. Learn this shit, man. Oh, God, bro.
For both of these programs coming into this
Treat this shit like fucking practice, bro.
On this game to find out
God damn. Fucking playing around, Billy. Throwing dumbass interceptions and shit, man. I got staying with the most interceptions in the fucking league and we ain't only in week 6, nigga. God fucking damn. Nigga fucking cold.
Last time they had it, now they have to take care of the football. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Like, goddamn, free this shit the fuck up, nigga.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity because you just saw how
breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Oh, man.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Trying to take it back.
Nah, I'm not going out like that, bro. We ain't going out like that, y'all. Hell no.